What is up, everybody? Nash here. So just before I start the video, I just gotta say I have an announcement on the end of the video, so if you want to check it out, it's just an announcement for my channel. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So what I wanted to talk about today is the culling and the new build that I've been testing out. So with the new patch of the culling, I have been pretty much surprised as the FPS has risen pretty much a lot. From 40 to 45 FPS that I had, I now have around 70 to 90 FPS, which is a really good improvement regarding the FPS thing. Also, the good changes are the golden arm, which is the reduced throw damage with every weapon, and reduced crafted damage weapon that the throw weapon deals. Also, the bows are nerfed a bit, so if you're trying to hit somebody with a bow, it's not gonna be an easy job because the aiming part has been randomized quite a bit. So that's pretty much it for the good changes. So what is currently bad or it's kind of wonky is the combat. The combat's so frustrating for the new players to adjust to the combat system because as the higher ranking players who are adjusted to this wonky combat are giving the negative influence to the new players and making them just salty and just more prone to rage quitting. Also, what I don't like at the combat is that they increased the stamina regen. It has been increased substantially. If you're running like the run with knives or with spears plus a leg day, so if the enemy is running those perks, you won't be able to run away from them or try to chase them because stamina regen is so high, so they'll be able to quickly regen their stamina, just be on their way. Not regarding the stamina cost and everything with the leg day and the runs with knives and the spears. So I don't like that change. I would have preferred for them to reduce the cost of the actions of the combat. So if you're trying to push or to attack, maybe increase the push and just decrease the stamina cost for attacks themselves and not increase the stamina regen, because it's so silly when you're seeing players have 20% movement speed and you're not able to reach them. So yeah, that is my impression of what is currently good and bad in this patch. Generally speaking, of course, there's a lot of changes that are in the game, but I'm not gonna discuss it here. So let's move on to my build. The perks that I'm running for new Stalker build is the Woundless, runs with knives, and Master Crafter. Why I'm running all these perks? Well, Woundless is pretty good against the tasers themselves. So if you're running the Stalker build, you are gonna be immune to the enemy tasers. So you'll have an easier time dealing with the enemy that is rocking the same kind of build as you. The second perk, runs with knives. I'm running because you cannot catch some people, because almost everybody that I've seen in this game currently is running runs with knives or spears or a leg day perk. So it is pretty good to just catch a target or just run away if you have to. And the third perk that I'm running is the Master Crafter. Why I'm running this is because whenever you craft a weapon, you have 18 damage, and this adds 2.6 damage. It's almost like tier 2, might even be better than a tier 2, even though you don't have the wound effects better, but you have the damage. So you would have a knife or a spear at 21.6 damage, and not only that, but the bow deals more damage, and you're easily crafting bow ammo or the armor or just bandages. It's pretty much important if you are an aggressive player. So really important. If you're an aggressive player, you run this build. If you're not an aggressive player, well, you might want to change a couple of things. For instance, you wouldn't be running Master Crafter, but you would be running the bomb suit. So you would be running the bomb suit because a lot of people have guns or just explosives in general. So if you think you're not gonna be able to survive all that damage, I would suggest you taking that third perk. So if you're an aggressive player and you know what you're doing, you're gonna be running this build because it is pretty much effective. Every game that I had, I get 4 to 6 kills at least before I die or before I win the game, because it's hard to win the game because at the end there's always gonna be that guy with the C4 explosive or just a gun and a taser to kill you easily. It's not an easy job to win with this build, but it is pretty much viable even in the early stages because it deals a lot of damage. And once you get your airdrop, it's even easier damage. So yeah, that was pretty much it for today. Guys, if you liked the video, click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because it would mean a lot. And if you want to share the video, share it. So yeah, thank you for watching. So regarding that announcement that I had, so I just wanted to tell you a couple of things regarding the channel's future. You know, the Steam Summer Sale is here, so I decided to buy a couple of games and I wanted to try and make videos for them. So the games that I'll be making videos for are the Ark Survival, Subnautica, and the Prison Architect. So expect to see them in the near future. So I hope I'll be having fun playing them. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Also, if you want to see one of my culling videos where I troll people with traps, just click on the annotations. So yeah, once again, thank you for watching and see you next time. Have fun playing the culling.